Hello students, so this is our second lecture about SolidWorks. This is our second lecture about SolidWorks, and today we will try to draw this one. We will try to draw this, right? So in the first lecture, I have already told you about all the basic tools used in SolidWorks. Today I will be drawing or creating this model, this specified model, and also I will be narrating the steps to you, right? So without wasting any time, let's just start. All right. So first of all, we will be going to new. This will be a part drawing. So I am picking a part drawing. This is going to take a while. In the meantime, watch the drawing as well. See, first of all, there are several ways. There are several ways of approach, right? While drawing something. So in my case, in this case, I will first try to do this base, right? This whole base, L-shaped base. Then I will just cut out this portion, and then I will create this portion, and I will cut out this portion, right? This will be my aim. That is how I am going to draw it. Let's see whether I succeed or not, right? So let's just make this window a little smaller so that we can see everything going on over here. So okay, let's just fit both these window over here. We needing to technique. Okay, so this is already right. Now, first of all, let's just make these three planes visible for our references. Okay, so I made them visible. Now, now after these are visible, now let's just make this base, right? Let's just make this base first. So we can see this is 96. From here to the top length is how much? 30 plus 34, that is 64. So this is 64, this height is 64, this base is 96, and the thickness is how much? The thickness is 16, right? The thickness is 16. Okay, so let's just do it first. First of all, I am selecting this front plane, and I'm going parallel to this, right? I'm going into sketch. First of all, let's just draw a line. The line should be how much? The line should be, uh, let's just be a line. Okay. So I just made a line, and that's it. Then I'm just clicking OK, and OK. I can also click Escape or Enter, right? Now see, at this line, I have to specify the dimensions as well, right? So this should be how much? This should be 96. This should be how much? This should be 30 plus 34, that is 64, right? 64. Okay, this should be how much? Then again, this is okay. So I do not need to specify this one actually. Let's just delete this one. I need to specify this one actually. This should be how much? This should be 16, and this should be 16 as well. Once I specify these two dimensions, these two will become fixed as automatically. Now let's just specify this dimension as 0, and this whole dimension gets fixed, right? So I have already drawn this part. Now I will just go out of the sketch. Let's just be done with the dimensions, and I'm going out of the sketch. So this is my sketch. I want to extrude it. So go to the feature and select out my sketch. Now how much should I extrude, right? This is 64 mm. So I should extrude it by 64, 64, right? And I'll be careful that see I need to work more on this plane, right? So I will be careful to keep this plane as a reference. আমি এই প্লেনে আরো কাজ করতে চাইছি, right? I want to work on this plane again, so I am just keeping this plane over here, and I'm extruding it at one place. Yes, because I will need this plane later. Otherwise, I would have I I would have been compelled to take another reference plane, right? Now I do not need it because I have already kept this plane free for my reference, right? Okay. So this much is completed, right? Now the second task is I will cut this out, right? Cut this part out. So I will select this plane, go perpendicular to this. Now I will draw a line or anything, right? The line starts from here, right? The line starts from this corner. This will snap automatically, okay? From there to there and then there, right? I hope it has not been fixed. If it has been fixed, then it will be difficult for me. Let's see whether it has been fixed or not. So this is 18. This should be how much? This should be 30, right? 30, enter. And this is how much? This is 21, but this should be 20, right? 20, enter. See, this is 20 and this is 30, right? So I have taken this 20 and this 30, all right? Now I am returning to this. Now see, I have already completed this much. Now go out of this sketch, right? This is my sketch. You can select the sketch from here as well, and then go to the future and perform extrude cut. So should I extrude cut it in this direction? No, I should do it in the reverse direction, right? So if only I take 16, that should do, and more than 16 won't matter as well, right? Click OK. So I have got my this section, right? This section has been created. Now I wish to make this section. Yes, this section. First of all, I'm selecting this plane, going perpendicular to this. Now see, this section has been started from here. Then there is a half diameter like this. So I'm trying to just draw this cross section at the end, at this plane, right? So I will be taking. Okay, I hope this snaps. Okay, this has been snapped. Okay, so scrolling clockwise zooms in and scrolling anti-clockwise zooms out, right? So, okay, after this, what should be the dimension of this square? See, this is 40 and the height is 28, right? So this should be 40 and this height should be 28, right? All right, this much is done. Then at the center or at the midpoint of this, at the midpoint, see, you can snap the midpoint, right? Okay, so let's just stop this snap, this light, okay? Now you can look at it more clearly, right? You can see it is snapping the middle point. All right, go out of the circle, take the dimension. The dimension is what? 12.73, but the dimension should be 24. Make it 24. All right, so this much is done. Then I want to trim this part and this part, right? Trimming is what? Trimming is an operation where extra parts are taken out, right? So this is trim entity. I will go to trim entity. I will click on the trim to the closest and I will trim this out and trim this out as well, right? So this is my part, all right? So okay, now see, this is not what? This is not now completely constrained. This has become blue instead of black. Why? Because the center does not have any reference. So I can leave it like this, or I can just give it a reference. Like this should be 28, and again another reference where this should be 20, right? So see, this has turned black because the reference has been given and it has been completely constrained, right? So I am going out of this cage. You see the sketch has been made on this plane. Now you will understand it even better. On this plane. So I'm selecting this sketch from here and then I want to extrude it on this direction. How much should I extrude? This much, right? From here to here. But I do not know the dimension, how much is. I do not know the dimension of the extrusion. But I do know that it is 64 meter, the width is 64 and the width of this from this phase is 22, right? So the dimension should be what? 64 minus 22. Yes, 64 minus 22. So see, I can even perform the simple sums over here as well, right? 64 minus 22. Enter. See, it has already been done. So we just click on OK. Click on OK and escape, or don't just escape. Just click on OK and it will be OK, right? So I have already done this much. So I am left with this part and this part, right? So I can repeat my part. I can again select this one. I can go perpendicular to this, and then I can go to sketch. I can draw a line. The line will start from here. The line stays till here, right? Then it goes over here. Then it comes here, right? So the triangle part, this cross-sectional triangle part is completed. Okay. See how does it look? It just does look like this, right? This triangle part is completed. Now go out of this sketch, yes, and select the sketch. And now you want to what? You want to extrude it in this direction. How much should I extrude? This is the dimension is given as 12 mm, right? So I will write 12 over here. So this much I should extrude, right? Okay, click on OK. Alright, so this much has been completed. See, we have already achieved this much, right? Now we are just left with this hole. Again, I'm selecting this plane, right? This plane is free as well. So I can just make this cross section on this plane and I can just extrude cut it, right? So I have selected this plane and I am going to perpendicular to this, right? So there is a circle which there is a circle, right? So and this depth is how much? 16 mm. So the diameter of the circle is 16 mm, and again the semicircle ends at 24 mm from this side, right? So from this side the center of the semicircle will be 24 plus 16 by 2, that is 8, that is 32, right? Understood? I hope you understood it. Anyway, I will be just drawing a line over here and okay, and I will give a dimension. The dimension should be how much? This is 16, so the diameter should be 16, right? And this should be from this direction how much? This is 24 plus the radius of the circle, right? The radius of the circle is 16 by 2. So 24 plus 16 divided by 2, that is my C, 32. Yes. Now again, this is not completely straight here too. Why? Because there another dimension is to be given for this surface, right? So this dimension would be how much? From here to this would be 20, right? 20 is given. So you just make it 20 and it is completely constant, right? Okay, now let's just go to line. I need to draw two lines, right? One a tangent from here to here. Another is okay, so let's just click on escape. So I have drawn one line. So I have to draw another line. So again, I will take the line from here. I will draw it here. Then I will just join it, right? Okay. So basically, I have already drawn it. Now this is my extra line. This arc has to be get rid of, right? So I will trim it and I will just get rid of this term. So I am left with this closed area. Yes. Look at this. I am just left with this closed area. So get out of this cage, and I have this closed area. I just need to extrude cut the closed area from here, right? So I'm selecting the sketch and going to feature, extrude cut in the opposite direction. I need to cut it in the opposite direction. So click on the reverse direction. Now see, this is not sufficient. This is 12 mm. The thickness was 16 mm initially. So just make it 16 or more. Does not really matter. So this will cut it through, right? And we are done with our model. So this is our model, right? Understood? So this is our model. Okay. Yes. So this is our model. Now if we want, we can change the appearance of that model. How? Let's go to the appearance. Okay, so just go to the appearance and change the color to reddish, right? This color, not exactly this color. Yes. Okay, so this should be color, and will it be shiny? There should be a shiny, right? So let's just go with shiny plastic, high glossy plastic, right? Let's just go with this one, right? Okay, and the color will like this. Okay, all right, all right. So just close it. Okay, so this will be here. Now I do not need these three planes, so I will be hiding these three planes now. One, two, three. I have selected them. Then just hide it, right? So this is your complete product, right? All right. So this is a complete product. So I hope you have learned it how and try to make it at your home as well. If you have Creo, try to make it on Creo. If you have SolidWorks, try to practice it on SolidWorks. And if you have any doubts regarding this, let me know in the comment section. Also, if you think that any of your friends can be benefited from this tutorials, please share it with them and like and comment. Let me know whether you have liked the video or not and whether should I keep working on these videos or not. Right? Thank you. Have a great day.